Hey guys, what's up? It's Shao Style or Joe the Editor, however the fuck you know me as. Either way, thanks for stopping by. Something I've been doing lately is I've been making dailies in case you haven't known, right? I'll definitely have a link in the descriptions for my Instagram and Twitter. You guys can check me out there. Really would appreciate that. Now, something I like to do is I like to work in After Effects as much as possible, and also I want to get into 3D stuff, right? However, the only way I can get 3D stuff into After Effects is mainly either using the Cinema 4D Lite, or I prefer to use is the After Effects Element3D plugin, right? Which is my preferred method of doing things. However, when you import a model from Cinema 4D into Element 3D, you get a situation where the model comes with a T-pose, and I get asked questions of what to do in that situation. So I found a pretty simple and quick solution to that. So that's mainly what I'm going to be focused on today. And so something I like to do is I go to Mixamo. So here's my main character that I prefer to use. And then they have plenty of animation that you can choose from. So depending on what position or what pose I'd like to have my model in, I just look up the pose, the animations that they have here. You can scrub here in real time, and I like that position right there, so I'm going to use that. So here's a position that I like, so I want to be able to download this animation with my model and then import that to Cinema 4D. Once you download that model, go to Cinema 4D. You can simply click and drag it to Cinema 4D. Hit OK. You can see here we got our model here. And it's an FBX file, so it has the textures and the animations along with it. Very, very cool. Gonna go to File, Export, then go down here to OBJ. Find a folder where you want to export your OBJ file at. So one thing to keep in mind is basically you want to be sure that you are in centimeters and put the scale to 1, because Element3D, they go by pixel units. So if you have a high centimeter or millimeter count in Cinema 4D, your model is going to be way too big. So make sure you put 1 centimeter when you export, just to keep things, in a good size. Hit OK. Once that's done, we can go to After Effects. Then you want to import that OBJ file that you just created. And here you can hit OK. And here's a problem most people have asked me about, or that I've encountered, is that you have the pose right, but you also have the T pose. As you can see in the group folder, pretty much we have only one model. How do we get rid of this guy? I'm about to show you right now. So delete that. Now you want to create a new Cinema 4D project. So the OBJ file that you exported from Cinema 4D, bring it back into Cinema 4D in a new Cinema 4D project file. And as you can see, there are the 2 models. Now, if you check in your objects folder, you see it's a null, right? Open up the null, and there you go. You got 2 models. So yeah, the bottom one is basically the T-pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just simply delete that. Take this model out and also delete the null. I don't need that. So I'm just left with my character here pointing, which is what I want. So export this guy again as an OBJ file. Just name it something different. Save this guy. Again, make sure the scale is to 1 centimeter. Hit OK. So back in Cinema 4D, import that new OBJ file that you just created. Hit OK. And there you go. The T model is gone. So something I wanted to show you guys before I end this video is that OBJ files are not high quality. They kind of degrade the model, As you can see here, the texture is not the same. It just looks all smooth and all that. That's mainly because OBJ, from my understanding, it doesn't have any round information, right? Any smoothing or anything like that. So it's just mainly any details like dips and bumps or whatever, it gets lost with OBJ files, right? So that's something to keep in mind. But as you can see here, I did a daily, and this is pretty much the model that I just created inside of Element3D, and I just composited it into an image that I took at Universal Studios, and it looks good. I don't think it's that bad. So I just wanted to show you that even though I lost some like image data or some detail, it still looks pretty good to me. Alright, so that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely be making more tutorials soon. I need to get into the rhythm of that. So, yep, appreciate you guys watching, alright? Take care, peace.